said, hey, which rink would be the least likely to have internet issues, this would be the one.
I know. Like, I wasn't worried about it. And the guys are like super helpful setting this up. You know, it's like, you don't be oh my god. They must have come principals. So they were lined up for face out down there. Then they came back down here. Now he's coming back down.
Oh boy. Who's anybody watching yet?
Yeah, there was somebody on. We'll as soon as I get, like, we want to be able to watch and make sure it's streaming.
Maybe I sent the email. I might have sent the email prematurely.
What did you say?
Email or the live stream is now on.
Oh yeah, it's on. It's getting video.
Oh,
There's
is.
just no audio.
Gotcha.
There's not.
So they're able to watch.
Yeah. The thing that sucks in here is you don't get any which I gotta turn. I'm gonna see if it, okay. All right, well. Well, we got a little bit of a challenge here, so hopefully people have been able to watch the first period anyway. Hopefully everybody's hearing our sound now, too. And we're just at the end of the period here, 50 seconds left, 0-0. So we'll tell the story here at the end of the period. Netfield's been, he's been going hard today. I've seen him a lot on the forecheck, putting pressure on guys.
Yeah, his feet are moving. Love to see it.
Nice job by Phillips there to separate his man from the puck. 25 seconds left in the first period, 0-0. I'd say, you know, the majority of the play has been down on our end. Phillips behind the net with the puck here. Kind of tied up in front. You got guys right in the crease. Puck's bouncing around in the slot. They're going to take it back out to the point. 12 seconds left. They're going to throw it back in. It's blocked. They're going to get another shot. Nessler's going to deflect that wide. And that'll do it for the period. All right, so my apologies. We had some technical difficulties. That being the Wi-Fi, where we set up in the back of the rink. The Wi-Fi in the back of the rink was very poor. So if you first tuned in, you probably saw that the video wasn't playing. So we had to pick everything up with all the wires, and we had a couple varsity guys help us and take it out into the lobby where we could get better Wi-Fi. So that's why you're kind of seeing a strange picture here. We're inside the lobby. And
nice and warm for us, though,
yeah.
Right? Hey,
yeah.
We you got to look at the glass half full parts of this, and we've got a warm spot to sit here. Not the best camera angles, very accurate there, but we'll make do with what we got to work with.
Yeah, so the Wi-Fi seems like it's been pretty good since we moved out here. So if we do get disconnected, certainly try to reconnect, but you're not going to get any rink sounds either because we're in the lobby. So we're between periods here now, 0-0.
A quick recap, just from what we were watching and able to watch the first half of the period. Unfortunately, we were not able to see much because we were moving, trying to get set up into our new location. But Irondale controlled much of the play. You know, we had a couple of chances late, but Nessler's in net for us, and he's been playing a good period. Played a good first period for us. Made a couple crucial saves there in the last 2 minutes. You know, we are down a couple of junior varsity players, so our bench is a little short right now, but. The good side for the players that are out there gets them a little extra ice time. And we've got a couple players that are playing out of position. We have a forward back playing D to help out the fact that we're missing a defenseman today. But hopefully we can find a way to put one behind the goalies here and do something the junior varsity has struggled with a little bit in the last few games is scoring goals.
All right, we're starting off the second period here. They're going to put a shot right in on Nessler. He just slipped through. He kind of lost track, but it fell and rolled behind him. And then they tried to grab it there right as they came in and put it in. So I think our D kind of lost track of where it was too, and the Knights player just was able to find that and poke it in the back of that. Jack almost had a stick on that.
Well, that's why, I mean, good for the Irondale Knights to go hard to the net. That's why you teach your player to never give up on the play until you hear the whistle. Follow up your shot, go hard to the net. If the whistle hasn't sounded, get your stick on the ice, and that puck will be there.
All right, so we are down 1-0 here. Puck gets dumped down into the far end. Brummer's there. He's got time and space. He actually had, I was hoping he'd pass that one too. I don't know if that was a wrist. Yeah, that was a wrist bay there. He kind of went for the far guy instead. Cameron's over now. He's going to dump that one in. Alex Midge is out with a wrist injury today, so we're down a D-man. Bob Fitzgerald's been covering back on D. He's had a few shifts this year. Puck's down along the far glass here. They're battling. Calvin Phillips is going to jump there. He's going to tip that one back in. So this is probably kind of the best pressure we've seen so far. They don't put shots up for this game, so I'm not sure what the shots are, but Knights are coming back the other way here. Cameron, Phillips on D. Arispe's back. Brummer out there with Netchfield. Brummer's battling along the wall with Cameron. They're going to throw that one towards the net. It's just a slow bouncing puck. Phillips is going to grab that one and from our angle make a real nervous play if you're a coach or a dad watching. But he fired it behind the net. I think he knew what he was doing. And
we're going to go with that. He knew what he was doing. He knew exactly where to put that.
He's getting out of trouble. He's pretty good at seeing things. Sometimes he doesn't see the things in between, like, you know, the bad guys. When he'll see his teammate on the far side, but he usually knows where he wants to put it. He's actually in on the forecheck now. They're going to move that one up. They're going to chip that one by our guy. Alex Hansen back on the forecheck. Nice job by him to lift a stick and prevent a chance there. He's going to stay on his guy, continue to pressure. Jack Fitzgerald's battling along the wall. Jack Fitzgerald actually had a really good game here on Thursday. He was, you know, working hard the whole game and creating the chances we were getting. A lot of them he was creating. They're going to regroup, come back the other way here, and they're going to get called for offsides.
Yeah, just a quick comment on Fitzgerald. I agree. He played a really good junior varsity game for us against Minnesota River. Had some good chances, good effort. You know, as a coach, it was nice to see, so we rewarded him and a couple others that haven't started a game this season on the varsity side, and they had a great first shift against Minnesota River for varsity. They ended up drawing a penalty and then had a few more really nice shifts for us that first period against Minnesota River, creating sustained pressure.
All right, so we're back in our zone here. Gasner's out with Klingsporn. Fitzgerald's actually on the wing now. Hansen's out with Jack Fitzgerald, so we'll kind of refer to them as Jack and Bobby. They're on the ice a fair amount together. Puck's going to come back. Klingsporn's going to try to send that one through. It's going to come up to Gasner. Gasner's going to bring it into the zone. He's wheeling down. I think he must have lost along the wall, and they get a fortuitous line change. Nessler's going to come out and play it. I like it. And it goes wide of the net. Is he going to get back? He doesn't get back in time. So I like how he came out and played that puck. He didn't quite get it down in the corner far enough, and the Knights player was able to get back and put it in through the side of the net. So a couple of strange goals here. We'll go down 2-0, 11 minutes left in the period.
Yeah, it's never something you like to see when you're a team that's been struggling to find the back of the net for a little while, like we have on the junior varsity side, to give up a couple of kind of odd goals, tough bounces, tough deflections. You know, at some point you hope the puck luck starts to turn our direction a little bit.
Yeah, so again, we had some technical difficulties, had to reset up. Things are kind of discombobulated here, and we're short of managers, so that doesn't help. But so I'm not sure how well the clock's going to be up to date, but I'll try to do it periodically. But we're down 2-0. There's 11:10 left in the period. Battling down in the corner here. Phillips on his man there. There's a guy out front. Nice save by Nessler, and that's another one that squeaks through him. Boy, he was right there. He made the save. And it just, like the first one, it just rolled through his pad, so he just can't catch a break here. Man, they had a player out wide open out front there.
Yeah, unfortunately, we had a forward drop down with our defenseman, which you don't want to do. I mean, it's one-on-one, man-on-man, low, and our defenseman went to play the puck. Our forward left his guy in front of the net and left a wide open Knights player in front to have about as good as a chance of scoring as one can get.
Nice play there by Bruning. Down to, it's hard to see him at the far end here. I think that's it's a Rouse there at the far end. battling along the wall here. We've had a few more chances, a little bit better zone time in the second period, but we've given up 3 goals here. Bruning's going to pick that puck up. He's going to send it to Rispe. He's not going to quite have the speed here to beat the defensive player from the Knights. So they're going to go D to D and come back up the other way. Coming down here, one-on-one here against Calvin. He's going to bump him wide. They're going to chuck that out front. Rispe is going to clear that one out. Brummer's pressuring his man. Rispe's battling along the wall here. Cameron on the far side. No Midge today, out with an injury. Puck's coming up the far wall here. Nice shot there. Bouncing puck in front. Gasner's able to keep that one in. He chips it down, chases it into the corner. Brummer's down there now on the forecheck. Rispe's going to come around. They're going to put it off the boards around him. Jack Fitzgerald's out at center with these guys. That puck's going to come out here. I don't know who the D is on that side. I think it's Klingsborn. They're coming back the other way. Gasner's on his man. He's pressuring him. Good stick by Gasner. He's going to force that wide of the net. He's going to come up the other side. It's going to get tipped out and probably get sent into their own bench.
Yeah, almost took out their coach there. We give up 3 quick goals to start the second period. The Knights have scored 3 goals in the first 6 minutes. As a coach, I'm always interested to see how our players respond. Are we hanging our heads? Are we getting a little down that we're falling down here? But they're continuing to work hard. They're continuing to stick with the game plan, make the right plays, and just try to get themselves back composed after giving up 3 quick ones.
Puck's coming up the other side here. Hansen's going to send that one towards the middle. Good hit by Calvin, but the guy's about twice his size, and he takes the brunt of it. But the right play there to play the body. Nice play on the wall there by Hansen. He sends it out to Netchfield, who gets in on alone. He's got Fitzgerald right there. It gets tipped right on net. That's actually a good save by the Knights goalie. That was their best chance yet. That one's in Calvin's skates here. Cameron's back, trying to put a stick on him. It gets fired wide. They're going to throw that one to the net. They're working behind the net here. Another point-blank shot that goes wide. Fired around down in the corner. Hansen's down in here. He's going to fire that one. It's actually going to go right back down to the Knights player. Calvin's there. A little bit better help in the slot. Hansen better get his head up here. He's able to get that one out. They're going to wave it off. That looked like it came out. Calvin picks that up. He's got a little bit of time and space. Got to get his feet going. He's coming up the ice here. He's going to dump that one in. We'll get a couple guys going for a line change. So battling this one around here along the far wall. Pressure by Hansen down in the corner. They're coming back the other way here. Klingsborn's pressuring. They're going to send that one wide of the net. 7:15 left on the score clock. Down 3-0. Gasner's back to retrieve. He's got a guy coming in under pressure. He's going to chip it up the wall. It doesn't quite get out. Fitzgerald now back to play it. He's got a couple guys on him. Hansen's there. It's going to go up to the D. Gets tipped out front. Hansen's coming back the other way with some speed. He's got some help with him. He's going to throw it towards the net. The goalie's just going to cover it.
Yeah, I made the comment earlier with the goaltenders for the Knights here. They have one of the best goalies in the state on their varsity team. He's up for the Frank Beresmick Award, early nomination for that, which is the best senior goaltender in the state. So we're seeing an individual that's started the last 2 seasons every single game, and his save percentage, I was just looking online here, it's at .927 with just over 2 goals against, so a very strong goalie. And usually, and we see this a little bit on our team too, when you have strong varsity goalies, you'll find a strong junior varsity goalie as well. And so far what I've seen out of this Knights goaltender, He's made some good saves, and he tracks the puck pretty well. He's always engaged, following the play. Looks like so it might be a little difficult to get one by him, but we know how that can go once you get one by. Hopefully we can start finding a little more rhythm here.
Good battle here by Klingsporn down the corner, or else is just going to fire that one on the zone. It's going to go for an ice. So 5:03 left on the official score clock here. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see on the varsity side how, they got a good goalie. Their record is, what are they? I think 8-8 right now.
Yeah, they're 8-8,
so
and
he's keeping them in a lot of those games.
Right. Yeah, you look at their scores; they're all close games, and they've won their last 4. They've won 4 games in a row, giving up a total of 5 goals.
So face off here to the left of Nestler. Netchville on the draw. He's out with Rispe and Brummer. That one's going to get blocked right on the face-off dot. We're going to move that one up to Brummer. Brummer's coming up the ice with speed. He's going to make a little move and try to slide through. You see that from him every once in a while. That puck was bouncing around. He doesn't quite have it down. It tends to get too far away from him, but once he figures that out, it's going to be a nice move for him. Good play by Phillips here on defense, preventing his man from coming in. Puck's coming in from the outside. Nestler's going to make that save wide of the net. Cameron's going to throw that back behind the net. Phillips on with Nestler. Now Rispe battling along the sidewall. It's going to get chipped out to the middle. Brummer's there. He's got it. He's got a little bit of time and space. He's going to do a soft chip in. It's a good play there. It's going to come back out the other way. Kind of a bouncing puck right now. Phillips is able to get that one and send it back down in. And we'll get a line change with the Fitzgerald line coming out now. Jack and Bobby will be out together here. Gasner back on his man. He's reaching. Like to see him keep skating there instead of reaching for that one. It's just giving up a chance for the guy to get around him, or he'll take a hooking or holding penalty there. But Bobby battling down the corner. Now Jack comes in. Gasner's there. Jack keeps fighting behind the net. He's up to Cameron. Jack's going to rim that one around. Just misses Bobby on the wall. It's going to come right back into Jack. He's going to send that one. Doesn't quite get out. It's right on the blue line. Now it comes out of the zone here as the Knights regroup. About 4 minutes left on the official clock here. That one's going to go off Hansen in the middle of the ice. They're going to come back the other way. It's going to get dumped into the corner. Cameron back to retrieve. He's going to go over. He's just going to miss Gasner there. They're going to walk out front. Fortunately, they didn't come out farther. They're going to send it here. We're just having trouble getting out of our zone now. Jack's able to get it over to Hansen. Nice play there. Hansen's coming up the ice. He's going to make a move. Gets it through him. He throws it out front. Oh, what a great opportunity there.
Yeah, all started from a good defensive zone stretch pass from Jack Fitzgerald. Alex Hansen made a really nice play to get that puck low and found his guy out in front. Had a really good scoring chance there.
This one's going to get chipped into the Knights D-man, so we're just kind of playing catch here back and forth between the defensemen. That one gets bumped around, so Netchville's going to have a chance, but someone's right on him. Klingsporn's going to go D to D over to Kelvin. He's going to go off the boards here out of the zone. That's going to be offsides unless they wait, which he does. Someone's going to play the body here. Owen's there to bump the puck out. He's trying to fight his way through. He's got a guy on him. We just haven't been able to get any time and space here. They're going to send that one up the middle. It's going to be a bouncing puck for an ice. So 2:40 left on the official clock. 3-0, second period. Again, if you didn't catch it earlier, we couldn't get Wi-Fi where they set us up in the back of the rink, so we had to move it to the other end of the rink out into the lobby. So no rink noises. We'll try to get a better setup for the varsity game. Face off here. It's going to come back to Kelvin. It's going to be wide of the net. Go down in the corner. Netchfield's down there battling. We need another forechecker here. Orell's doing a nice job, working hard. Coming up the far side, he's going to dump that one in there. And we're going to go on the forecheck. Netchfield's in on his man. He's been working hard today. They're going to rim it around. Cameron's there to try to keep it in, but they're able to fire it out. Netchfield's back to retrieve as it comes into our zone. He's going to go over to Kelvin.
The right play,
back to
just a little
retrieve.
behind him
Yeah.
there. Nice
He's gonna
pass,
cross
Kelvin.
ice to Netchfield. He just can't quite rein it in. You have to take the body here, which he does. Puck goes behind the net to Cameron. Cameron's going to rim it around. It's probably going to end up going out to the D. They're going to.
Oh,
it gets tipped. Nice job. Is that Bruning?
Yes.
He's kind of in. He's got a chance.
that's-
No call
Kinda
there.
Grabbed him.
Yeah, I kind of wrapped him up a little bit, but the guy just got a piece of him. We just can't quite get that last little space that we need to put one in. So they're coming up the other way now, 1-on-1 with Phillips here, 1-on-3 now. He's going to shoot. Nestler's going to fight that one off. Cameron's going to chip that one to the sidewall. It's going to come back to Nestler. Loose bouncing puck out front. It's cleared out. That one's going to another loose bouncing puck. That one gets just fired wide of the net. So we got to be careful. We're turning a lot of pucks over to the D here.
Yeah, this line for the Knights, they keep these three together, 32, 21, and 13. They're a pretty good junior varsity line. I really like this number 32. He's physical, strong, has one of their goals.
Battling down the forecheck now. About 55 seconds left in the period. About 40 seconds left now. Chipped in deep. Brummer's down to pressure. Rispe's in with Netchfield.
Here's
Coming
the player
back
I was just talking
2-on-1.
about.
He's going to shoot it off the post and out.
That was a kick and fire it.
Yeah. Coming the other way. Netchfield's got some speed. He's going to throw it out front. Nice play and just a bouncing puck, of course. I don't think they even quite got to the net. They're going to try to get a player behind us, and they do. No, Gasner's there again. He's able to get a stick on him. He's had a bunch of those where he's reaching for that player that's just out of him. Nice hit by Brummer on the wall. We're starting to play a little more physical. Hopefully the boys are getting a little bit fired up, and so that'll do it for the end of the period. So 3-0 for the Irondale Knights. Yeah, the boys are battling here. We've had a couple pucks just squeak through Jack Nestler. I have no idea how those are getting through, but they just kind of squeak through and land up behind him and then get poked in. But it was definitely a better period for us.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a few shifts there of some sustained pressure, and we had a few good opportunities, to your point, mid-broadcast, where it just doesn't seem like we can get a bounce. We're getting good opportunities in front, and the puck's just hopping over us, or we're just taking a bad miss. But overall, the second period was much better. This Irondale Knights team, I just quickly talk about their varsity team. They haven't won their last 4 games. They're a big school, AA school up here, so they're going to have a fair amount of good depth, and that's showcasing in some of their junior varsity players. There's a couple of players I had highlighted, number 32 in particular, just plays hard, fast, ripped one off the post after scoring a goal early in the second period. He's physical. So whenever you see those types of players playing in a junior varsity game, as a varsity coach, for me, I'm a little like, oh, all right, well, that's what we got to be ready for on the varsity side of things.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll have to be definitely ready to play here today. I think we've been competitive in our last few games, so hopefully they'll continue to do that here today. And JV's got their work cut out for them. They usually do get better each period, so hopefully they can give it out and we can get a quick goal here and try to pressure these guys and get back in this game. We're going to take a break here, and we will be back after the Zamboni is done for the third period.
Mid-afternoon, just thanks for doing all this stuff this year. It's awesome.
We're back in action for the third period.
I know a lot of our fans and families and people really appreciate it.
They're coming up the other way here. Hayworth is in here for the third period from the varsity team. Again, I'm kind of a one-man show here. We've had some technical difficulties today, just like we seem to always do, and do my best to stay on the clock. We are hopefully going to move locations for the varsity game. Like the Wi-Fi is not very good in the ring, so we have to stick close to the lobby. So you just have to bear with me on the varsity game today, and I'll probably be just actually sitting in the bleachers. But hopefully get a little better view and some rink noises. So battling behind our net here now. Klingsporn's in there. He's out with Hayworth. He's going to chip that one. It's going to go all the way down for an ice. They're going to wave it off here. Arispi's in on the forecheck. Nice forecheck by him. Netchville's in. They're going to rim this one around. Gasner's going to jump that one. Nice job by him. We're going to send up the other side. Calvin was right there. Netchfield's there. Good stick by him. Calvin's going to move that one up to Arispe, kind of bouncing around on his feet. Can't quite get control here. Gasner's going to jump on one. They're going to dump that one back down in deep. Calvin's back to retrieve. Puck's going to come out right out to the Knights player. Brummer's there, though. He's going to try to fight his way out. It does get cleared out here. They're going to bring it back. They're going to go D to D here. They're coming up the middle. They're going to chip that one. It's going to go into the far corner here. Phillips is into pressure. Good stick there. Jack Fitzgerald's back now. He's going to rim that one around. It's on the far wall here. Little takeover. We're coming back the other way. Gasner's going to try to dump that one in deep, but it gets blocked by their D. He's going to chip it back out. Bobby Fitzgerald's battling now. It comes right to Alex Hansen up the middle. He's going to throw that one in deep. Bobby's in on the forecheck. Comes right out to the point. Klingsporn's able to walk and shoot here. That gets blocked. Netchville's there. He's not able to quite keep that one in. Hansen on the back check. They're going to send that one into the far corner here. Hansen's going to pressure his man. It's going to come out to the point. Netchville's out there. Giving him a little bit too much time and space. Nice save by Nestler there. That one's battled along the far wall. Tough to see from our angle here in the lobby, but they're battling along the wall down into the corner. Hansen now out to the point. We're going to need to get a line change here. We've been kind of pinned in our zone for a while. Bobby Fitzgerald on the far wall, trying to chip it up and around. Now it's going to go back behind the net. Klingsporn's there. He's going to cut back. Comes out to the far side. He's going to go up, and that one does not make it out. So we've been pinned in the zone here for quite some time. We're going to have to make a play to get this one out. If we finally get it out over the blue line, going to need a line change here. They're coming back the other way. Bouncing puck. Good hit here in the middle by Klingsporn. That gets thrown behind the net back to Klingsporn. Kind of going back to back, or D to D here. That one gets picked off at the blue line. Now we're finally coming out of the zone with some time and space. Luke Netchville has the puck. He's going to send that one across. Nice hit by Eli. They're coming back up the other way. Owen Bruning on the back check. Hayworth and Phillips on D. That one gets shipped wide. Rouse is there. He's trying to wheel around. He's got a guy, and he's going to throw it to the front, but they're right there with their sticks. Jack's going to try to jump that one. It's going to come back to Phillips. He's going to go back up the wall here, and that's going to be an offsides. 10:09 left on the official score clock. 3-0. We're going to go D to D here. Phillips to Hayworth, up to Brummer. It's going to miss Brummer. They're going to come back in the other way. Hayworth on his man. He's got some speed now. He's going to go inside, outside, dump it in. Forecheck his own puck. Brummer's there too. Arispe's in, pressuring. Phillips is going to jump that one. He's going to put it towards the net. Doesn't get through. That's going to come back to Phillips. He's going to send that one in deep. It's going to come off the board. Brummer didn't quite read that one right. That's going to be not a trip. Refs really haven't called much since the first period. Arispe in there now, so some good zone time here for the first time this period, forcing them to ice the puck. Well, they waved it off. This one's coming back up the other way. Brummer's going to try to go cross ice. That one's going to get dumped in. Gasner's back to retrieve. He's coming up the other way with speed. He's trying to weave his way through. He's doing a pretty good job so far. He's got 2 guys on him now. Coming up the other way. Knights player cuts through the middle. Coming here back on Klingsporn and Gasner. Battling down in the corner here. Like to see these guys pick up a goal here pretty soon. That one should be an ice, and they'll call it. It's actually warm. All right, faceoff's going to come back down here to the right of the Knights goalie. Got Bruning out with Netchfield and Rouse. Klingsporn and Gasner on D. Puck's just in the feet there. It's going to come back to Klingsporn. He's going to send that one in. It's going to get turned over. We're battling there by the blue line. Coming in now. They got a little bit of time and space. He's going to take a shot. That one gets deflected by Nestler. He's unsure where it is. It's on the far side here, so I don't know if that one got deflected out or must have gotten deflected out of the rink here. So faceoff will be down here to the left of Nestler. 8:08 on the score clock. It's getting battled around here, down in the corner. Cameron down there now. Puck comes right out front. Bouncing puck, loose puck. Nestler makes a couple saves there. Rouse comes out with it the other way with some speed. Gets chipped in. Bruning's on it now. He's going to beat his man to the puck, get possession. He's looking to make a play. Nice cut back there. He's going to send it out. Oh, we were wide open out front. We missed the shot there, so just can't quite seem to make the connections here to score one. Bruning's pressuring here now. They're coming out the other way. Just battling out of the zone here now. Fitzgerald's working pretty hard. He's got 2 guys on him. Now Arispe's in with Brummer. That one's going to get sent out. It should go for an ice here. So we'll get a whistle. It'll come back down into the Knights' end. So we just have some challenges with the broadcast today. We'll do our best, but the internet connection is not very good. So we had to come out in the lobby, shoot through the window. We're going to move out into the bleachers for the varsity game and hopefully maintain good internet. If not, we'll have to come back out to the lobby, but it's a little bit of a process. Puck's bouncing around here. Comes right out front. They're chipping it back up the wall here. Brummer's pressuring the defenseman. It's going to come back in the other way. Good stick there by Phillips. He's got a little bit of time and space. He's going to skate. That one gets tipped in by Arispe. Now we're going to go for a line change, so they're going to have time and space to come out here. Fitzgerald's in on the forecheck now. And then Hansen. They're weaving the way through, coming back in. They're going to be offsides. They've been offsides quite a bit, this Irondale team in this game. So Netchville taking the face off here. That's going to be one back by the Knights. Poke checked on the blue line. Nice job by Klingsborn to make a physical play there. Howarth in on his man. Battling along the far wall. Kind of comes out, goes past Nestler. Hansen battling down there. And we'll get a whistle. Not sure what the whistle was there, but face off here. That's one back to the Knights. Howie's pressuring his man. Netfield's going to rim that one around over to Bobby. It's going to stay back down in the corner. It's going to come right through the middle. It's going to get chipped out, but we got Bobby coming with speed, and we just can't quite get the extra little bit of space that we need to create something. That one's going to get gloved by Klingsborn. He's in alone now. He's got a man on him. Still got it. Loses the puck now. It's down in the corner. They're going to rim it around the other way. Howarth's into pressure. He's going to throw it towards the net. Nice tip just wide of the net by Bobby Fitzgerald. That was one of our better chances there. Bobby's still battling. Netfield's in now. Just can't quite get one to go the right direction for us. They're going to pass that one over. Nice save by Nestler there on the backdoor pass. He's been playing well today. He just had a couple sneak through his trickle out behind him and get poked in. Just kind of three kind of strange goals today. Otherwise, it's been pretty good. He's going to make a glove save and cover that one. So 4:15 left here on the game. At the end of this one, we're going to log off very quickly here because we have to take everything apart and get set up in a new location. Loose puck rolling around here, pressuring that by Bruning and Rouse. That was going to bounce right over Phillips' stick, come back into the zone. Cameron's going to chip it into the corner. Galva's into play the body there. Now we're coming up the other way. He's going to chip it and gets it through. It's a 2-on-1. If he can get it towards the net, I just can't quite get it towards the net. Cameron over to grab it. He's going to go down low to Bruning. He's going to send it out. It's going to come out to Phillips. He's going to try to make a move through there, but can't quite slide through. It's going to come out the other way. He's back on his man. Pressuring down low. Rebound comes out front to the sidewall. This one's chipped up along the wall. Arals is going to send it. It's going to go for an ice. 3:23 left on the period here. That one's going to come all the way back down. So got Netchville out here with Brummer, Gasner, and Klingsborn on D. Arispe's at left wing. They're going to rim that around here. Gasner's over to play down into the corner. Gasner and Brummer and Netchville battling along the wall there. It's going to get chipped around behind the net to the other side. Klingsborn's going to take that one. He's going to go back to Gasner. They're kind of going back and forth here, but we got to get out of the zone at some point. He's got to move his feet and get skating. He's going to send it up the middle. Netchville's going to pick that one up, but then he loses it. Arispe's pressuring. Coming out the other side here. Coming back 2-on-2. Arispe back checking. That one's going to come in on Nestler. And there it's going to bounce right to their player on the back door, and he's going to put that one in. So just kind of another bouncing puck down there. It ends up right on the stick of the Knights player, and they're able to put it in the net. So 4-0 here with 2.5 minutes left in the third period. Face off. Bobby and Jack Fitzgerald out with Alex Hansen on left wing. Gets dumped back in. Cameron and not sure who's on D here right now. Howarth, I believe. Jack's working his way around. He rims it to the far side. Bobby's going to get there. Hansen's in to help. That one's going to pop out right to Jack. He's going to put a shot. It gets blocked. He's going to send it out. Another good opportunity there between Hayworth and Fitzgerald, but we can't quite get it through. That's been another sort of issue today, as a lot of our shots have been getting blocked. Nice play by Cameron to take the puck off the player there. 1:30 left. Coming around the far side. Howarth's going to throw that one up the middle. That's going to end up being turned over. Cameron's going to chip that one out. Howarth's able to jump that puck there. He's going to chip it in to the far corner. We're going to go in on the forecheck, and we're going to get a whistle here and a penalty late in the game. 1:14 left here. We'll go on the power play, so hopefully we can try to take away this shutout. So Netsch filled in with Rouse and Bruning, Phillips and Klingsborn on D. Faceoff's going to come all the way back into our own zone. Phillips is pressuring here. Klingsborn back to retrieve. He's bringing it up the ice here. Soft chip. That one's going to come in the zone. He's going to make a nice play there. Nice drop pass from Fitzgerald to Bruning. 53 seconds left here in the game. Face-off's going to be the left of the Knights goalie. Fitzgerald's going to win that one back. It's going to go to Phillips. He's going to send it towards the front, and it almost gets tipped, but it goes over the net. So good play, good patience here by these guys. They're set up. Got a guy back door. Just off the target. Phillips snuck in there. He was in a nice spot, but it just wasn't where it needed to be. It's going to go back up to Phillips. He's going to go off the boards to Fitzgerald. He's going to chip it into Bruning. He's going to try a little give and go play there. Bouncing puck. 19 seconds left. Comes out to Phillips. He's going to walk. He's going to snap one, bounces around. And boy, we can't get one through. Just a lot of bouncing pucks here. He's going to need some help down here on this one. 5 seconds. Turn and throw this one to the net. Yep, we just can't quite get one through. So a couple good opportunities, nice power play, set up really well, a couple good plays, but just a lot of block shots and a lot of missed opportunities. So another good battle by the JV team here. We couldn't quite pull it out. We're going to end the broadcast here. We got to get set up for the varsity game, so please rejoin us. So we're going to try to get into a little better spot. We've had some technical difficulties. The Wi-Fi here at the Super Rink is surprisingly not very good, so we had to come into the lobby. All right, we're going to set up over there, and so please rejoin us for the